So right now the water valve is open. What I'm gonna do to start with is close this. There is no water flowing through here. After that I'm gonna relieve the pressure. That way I can twist this. And once there's no water coming out, we can try turning this and screwing it down. And the one thing that I missed is a Clorox bottle to clean these things after that out, but I'm gonna skip it for now. I'm gonna bring it. Let me show. I do have a Clorox bottle here. So this is to clean the inside of that blue tank. Alright, I think I relieved enough pressure. Let me see if I can get it open here. I'm gonna grab the key. I'm gonna slide it up here. Tidy. Lefty loosey. So the important thing is that these pipes cannot flex much. So as I'm turning, I'm holding everything still. Alright. So that came loose actually pretty easy. It's usually more of a pain. Take the key back out. Just open. Oh, alright, look at that. Beautiful. So, what I should have brought also was a tank looks pretty clean. Water looks pretty clean actually, but we'll go ahead and clean it. Spray some Clorox in there. Clean this out really good. And then there should be a little bit of water here left over that we can use to rinse it. Save some for the next one. All right. So what we'll do next is open this thing. Make sure this circle lines up to the bottom of the tank here. Should be nice and smooth. You should be able to spin it nicely. And now the tricky part is this screwing this back up is always fun because it has to be nice and square to the top. Oh, I forget. There's a black ring seal here that needs to be in there, otherwise it's going to leak. So again, make sure these lines don't flex. They will break. You will have a mess in your hands. So I just did a hand tight, and I'm gonna see if that's tight enough. We don't want to over time this, because if we over time it to remove it, once we have to remove it again in a few months, it'll be a pain. So I'm gonna open this valve here slowly. Get this out of the way. And there doesn't seem to be any leaks. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it fully, and it's pretty good. I don't see any leaks. You heard it filling up. So now I'm gonna do the next one. Same thing. Because I opened the valve, I'm gonna have to remove the pressure again. So I'm gonna remove the pressure. I close the valve, this valve first before removing the pressure. So again, the carbon filter goes last. You don't want the dirt coming through here. The bigger dirt clogging the carbon filter. Because then it, doing much. Again, I'm gonna hold the structure, and that turned pretty easy again. Screw this. So the carbon filter looks like that. This looks pretty clean. I'm not even gonna bother, I just cleaned them a little bit ago, but again, spray some Clorox. Get any dirt from the bottom out. These ones have seals on top here and on the bottom, so make sure this has them. If they don't, just grab them from the old filter. I'm gonna dump some of the water out and keep some water in there. There's some slush in the bottom. There you go, I think I got it all. And then try not to get any dirt in there. Line out the bottom. Should be able to spin it nicely. Okay, that's about it. Put it back, same as before. Hand tight will do it. Again, make sure. I think that's good. I'm gonna open this up. Make sure there's no leakage coming from around here. Oh, I think I saw a little bit of a leak. Yeah, once pressure builds up, I'm not able to twist that. So if there's a leak, you're gonna have to shut it off and try to time them again, but it seems there's no leaks. We'll wait a little bit here. Yeah, so the valve is open. There's water running through here, full pressure. See all that air coming out, air build up in the filter, so it's a good idea to run this for a little bit, get all the air out. And that's about it. There's no leaks. We'll change these two filters. Now I'll make another video for the filter in the back there. I don't have the small filter, so I'm gonna splash it later. And then we'll just clean up, put everything back. Side note, this valve, never open it because water would just shoot up. This is just to prime the pump if we're going to change the pump. But that's about it, pretty simple. Put the bleach, this is half bleach, half water. Put it back here. And then I'm gonna try to clean this area up so it can be maintained clean. That's about it.